Hello folks, I bought one of these lifetime compost tumblers. I thought I'd do a quick review and see how it all goes together. So there's the box, it's quite large. These are the plastic pieces, the fitting kit and the instruction book. The first thing you'll notice about the instruction book, it requires a 3/4 inch spanner, or a 19.1 if you haven't got one, 7/16 or 11.1, battery drill, sockets, 1/2 inch and 3/4, rubber mallet, crosshead, posi drive, screwdriver, a set of safety glasses. Now obviously I've got all my stuff, but I've got this stuff. If you haven't, well, you might be on a hiding to nothing to put this together. There is also in the packet a drill. You've got to drill some holes. So I'll start the first section and see how we go. Okay, section 1 is to build the frame. Here's the instructions. We have the parts and the fittings and also the triangular leg sections. And we'll move on. Okay, so I'll assemble this and then get back to you with how long it took me. Okay, that's the frame assembled. Less than 5 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes tops. But there it is. As you can see, I'm doing it in the dining room because the wife's not here. Okay, so we'll move on to the section 2. Again, there's the instructions for section 2 with all the bits. There's some hole drilling now. Okay, so I'll get on with section 2 and we'll see how long that takes. Okay, one thing to notice, obviously I've put these in and I've drilled all these holes. It's fairly self-evident where they all are. There's 10 in each of those, so there's 30 in the side panels. In the end panels, 15 on each one. You get given a drill, an 1/8. But when you come to get the nuts and bolts out to fasten these end plates on, the washers are over here. They're not with these. Now if you miss a step or you're in a rush, you could conceivably end up in a mess with a few spare parts left over and actually cracking your plastic if you're not going to use the correct washers. So try not to do this if you're in a rush. Okay, so we're now up to this step. All the panels have been drilled and the steel's been mounted on the end. Okay, so I just finished fitting the first section and they're fitted with these screws. I can get one. You put a screw in one side and you put this in. There's a plastic type of nut for a self-tapper that goes in the back. If I now release that and spin the drum, we'll have a look inside. And you can see here, well, not very well obviously, there's a triangular self-tapping nut and they fit into these grooves here, this triangular shape, just like that. And it self-locks once you've got it in. To be honest, it's been a pest so far. On my own, with 2 people it shouldn't be too bad. So I'll crack on. Okay, it's now complete. I've put everything in. You can see these triangular nuts now better. Okay, now it's all in. Total build time, 1:40. It's a real pain in the arse when you get these and you've got the first 2 panels on and these 2 brackets here. I had to have the wife to help me and it's just caused a massive argument as she doesn't really know how to use a drill properly and I was not impressed. So make sure there's 2 of you doing it and you're both okay with tools. Other than that, no dramas. Cheers guys.